Hey guys, Tyrep here, bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on Crossing in the Woods, playing for today's spawning in the north. I'm not sure how to pronounce this name, maybe intrprjct, playing as Soviets, who has counterattack, terror tactics, and shock rifle frontline. Teaming up with him is DrElephantStS, playing as Soviets as well, who has shock rifle frontline, shock motor heavy, and counterattack. Facing off against them in the south, we have Armour playing as Ostheer, who has Fishstung Armour, Spearhead, and Fortified Armour. Finally, we have RickieRifle playing as OKW, straight away locking into Spec Ops. You have to excuse a bit of background noise on this one. It's very, very hot here today, so I have to have my window open to not completely overheat. In terms of rankings, this is a Patreon submitted game. Rankings of both teams around rank 350, a ranged team. Oof, bad engagement there for Omi early on, coming across down the road. Took a lot of damage on approach and then couldn't drop a model off those combat engineers, still at full models there. Ended up winning that quite handily. Bring some grenadiers around to the middle now. Looks like he's going to try finish the wire. But he's out on negative cover. And he loses the squad a pixel before the wire completes. Oh, that's costly. The thing with crossing in the woods is that you can like sneak down the sides and not stand on the road. Like the very edges here are not actually counted as being on the road. You can like kind of work your way around the side. Maybe if he like moved his combat engineer slightly off to the side and then continued construction, he would have survived that. But we'll never know. Either way, that's a pretty big blow early on. Steam Pioneers trying to work their way around the corner here. Potentially looking for a flank. Ricky not really exposing himself here, just sitting up behind sandbags, holding the line at the moment. A bit of a maneuver from intrprjct. Coming down the side here. We're thinking about a bit of a flank. The engineers get them neutralized there. Machine gun changes angle. Conscripts pull back though. And in come conscripts from the other side. No Ura here. Meanwhile in the north. 3 doing a little bit of damage, but kind of getting encircled here. Getting overwhelmed is DrElephant. He's heavily outgunned. Gone for an unusual build. 2 conscripts into penal. Not the standard meta, and we've got a very early bunker down in the middle by Omi. Unusual decision there. Only has 3 units because he just lost a grenadier to the conscripts over here, not paying attention. Now trying to get the wipe here on this retreating conscript as it goes down the road. Oh, whoa! That was a crazy Faust. Super long range. The squad trying to get the wipe on the conscripts, and they do. So, highly lethal game early on. Can the Fox finish the M3? Looks like he's not going to go for it. Going to get away on a very, very low amount of health. So quite a few losses on both sides early on. Oh, a sniper coming in for intrprjct. Machine gun pushing up through the middle by Omi. This is a good way to go about things. Oh, that's why he went for 2 conscripts. He went for Molotovs. Generally not recommended unless you're doing like a 4 conscript build, I would say. Even then, you can quite easily skip them. Just go for a flamethrower on your combat engineers. Better option, which he already has. But yeah, good work by Omi pushing up with his machine gun through the middle. Makes it just so much harder for the allies to push back out. Meanwhile, I've got a deep flank here by intrprjct. Ooh, retreats the flamer there. Could have maybe merged into it to keep it on the battlefield a little bit longer. Slight error there.
Defensive smoke now available for Armour.
And 3 getting a flank on the machine gun. Steam Pioneers threatening to take it down with small arms, so he can't get too aggressive with it there. He's going to pull back. Machine gun bunker going to do some good damage on the retreating squads. Oh, we focus fired the one at the front. Almost got it. Good attempt by Omi. Got a mechanized going down for Rickie. Tier 2 going down for Omi. Another penal for Dr. Elephant. Yeah, a little bit unusual for both players to be going for Tier 1. It looks like intrprjct only getting it for the sniper. So I generally would recommend like a Tier 1, Tier 2 split. Tier 1 player ideally on the same side as the OKW player. Which was the case for Dr. Elephant. Green deer. Oh, makes it home. If he just stood and shot, I think he would have got the wipe there. Sniper getting away. Very, very low on health though. No medics back here yet on either of the Soviet players. A little bit late. Doing a satchel drop off here. Takes down the bunker. Nicely done by Dr. Elephant. Good use of the overdrive to get out of danger as well. And now a big, big push by Rickie. All of his squads in a blob. Classic OKW tactics here. Backed up by the looks now. Dr. Elephant has to get out of there, and look at all those low health squads as well. Really struggling for manpower. That formation near loss costing him. And they're going to push all the way to base here, it looks like. We do have Tier 2 down for intrprjct, but not enough manpower for a ZIS at the moment. Tier 3 going up for Dr. Elephant, but still a long way in terms of fuel from a T70. So this looks could do an enormous amount of damage. The PTRSs on this squad of penals. Which can help. Make sure he doesn't bleed too much for the upgrade. Oh, just wait. Those PTRSs do take a while to upgrade. Save yourself some manpower. Oh, we got a half track here for Omi in the middle. Leading to a lot of map control. Oh, slightly that retreat here from intrprjct. Rickie going for the chase down, bringing some squads into the retreat, and he gets it. intrprjct losing a squad. Omi coming forwards with the half track, jumping onto the cutoff here. Seeing as this now. T-grenade onto the half track. Half track going in. He's going for some base shenanigans here. Maybe hoping to wipe the sniper in base. See what he can get done here. Sniper needs to pull all the way back. And they get one squad. Half track goes down. Let's see how much damage the P-Greens can do on base. Looks like they might take another conscript. Oh, reinforce a model just before they die. Amazing is I think they're in the smoke here, so they're not getting focus fired down. Oh, but the sniper comes back in and ends up dying. But so does the Pioneer. Bundle grenade in, he could lose the Panzer Grenadiers here. Might have pushed his luck a little bit too long, but to stay in the fight. Yeah, and the P-Greens go down, so a lot of losses both sides with that maneuver from Omi. The sniper, combat engineer, did he get a conscript as well? He might have done. Exchanged for that a half-track Panzer Grenadier and a Flamer Pioneer. So overall, probably a pretty even trade. All things considered. Take a look at intrprjct, see what he's 3 conscripts. Saw one go down in the middle. So yeah, I think he did knock out two with it. Oh, mine. Ooh, another mine would have killed it. Close call there for Rickie, and he didn't even know it. Oh boy, those low health squads coming back onto the battlefield with no healing. Really suffering in these pushes. Slightly late on the retreat as well. Oh, but slight error there by Rickie. Right click on the squad, not hitting stop afterwards. So leaving cover afterwards. Nice attack ground. Trying to knock out this bunker that only put on the cutoff here. I think we heard another squad go down for intrprjct. I don't see it. Half grenade onto this, but I mean, I think that's a little waste of munitions. You can just reinforce it right there, but did take out the bunker. So maybe the allies will finally be able to get some fuel going on. Dr. Elephant finally has the amount of fuel required for a T7. He just needs the manpower now. He's really hurting in that department. Both players are. And he's trying to put up another bunker, but once again there's this taking care of this quite easily. Though this has been a pretty good base pin so far from the Axis, containing the allies quite effectively, they haven't gone and captured these resources behind it. So they're not getting flooded with fuel. But they do have the triple cap now after this Panzergrenadier squad just captured it, so allies are starting to drain out quickly here. Okay, shock troops finally going to break this containment. Grenade in, oh, into the retreat path. Hoping to get the wipe here. Should be able to on the road, and there we go. Oh no, but he cruised with shock troops. It's an expensive machine gun. 2 conscripts right there, could easily got with those instead. But alright. Another wave coming forwards by Rickie, activating the radio sights as well, getting that slight speed bonus. As he attacks. Looks coming through the middle, but runs into the Zis. And here's the T70. Can this turn the game around for the Allies? He's forcing back the Volksgrenadier. He went for a walking Stuka, not the Puma, and he's backing that up with a Raketen, so does have something to fight back against T70. He's not here yet, so he's pulling back until that time. Possibility that's also a very long time. Troops coming forward, so walking Stuka, targeting the Zis, I think. Nope. Going for the base barrage. Looks like it did some decent damage. 5 kills. Put up the flares for that as well, so we can target that more effectively. Kevin arrives. T70 pulls back but takes 2 shots. Going to require a decent amount of repairs now. Molotov in. Filtration grenades pretty easily evaded, but the conscripts not scaling very well against these STG Volksgrenadiers. Really need that 7-man upgrade, but that's still a very long way away because of how little fuel the Allies have had. Okay, we've got tier 3 going down for Omi now.
We have a new Panzer IV.
Tech truck coming up for Rickie. Molotov into the incoming path is Stern Pioneers, but doesn't end up connecting. Still no medics here. Still no medics here, so there's one thing to take away from this game so far is at least one of these 2 Soviet players should have got medics. Ideally the one who either lost the lower number of squads. Probably wouldn't recommend the Molotovs as well. Skip the Molotovs, get the medics. Grenade in. Ooh, big connection. Can the command tank go for the chase down? Wow. Get some good hits. 8 kills on that already. First engagement, great start. There's the Raketen. Okay, coming forwards for the T70, going to connect. Oh, slight spin around. I think another shot's going to come off. And it connects too. He's trying to evade getting snared here. Machine gun. The suppression and full retreat there by Rickie. Looks coming through the centre. This is set up. And connects. So that also pulls back now. Stuka ready to fire, but he's pulling it back. Maybe he doesn't feel comfortable with his forward position with it. It has no protection. Take a second to talk about the commanders here. We've got Shock Motor Heavy, a very rare commander. Mainly because I think it's mechanized support, the one with the guards, and Button is just generally better than this commander, I would say. Just works more synergistically, but still a decent commander. So it's got the bombing run, the 152 shock troops instead of guards. But yeah, much less popular because it's missing our marked vehicle. Oh, Stuka coming in. Decent damage. Oh, excuse me. Only 2 models though. Oh, wow. Next up on the commander roster is Fortified Armour, a rare choice. Has the hull down, which we're seeing here. Also has the Elephant. And the Panzer IV command tank. Doesn't see too much play compared to Jaeger Armour and the more popular Elephant commander, but it's still pretty good. It's got the Panzer Tactician Smoke, the recon plane, which can kind of substitute with the spotting scopes, so of course the recon planes can be shot down. Don't see hull down used too often though. Here comes the looks. Some good damage. PTRS trying to fire back. T7 coming forwards. Incendiary grenade forces away the PTRS squad. Both the Axis now are floating a huge amount of manpower. I know they're getting close to their tank timings here, but could definitely afford 1 or 2 more squads, maybe squad of overs for Rickie. Only just generally maybe another Pyro, another Grenadier. Maybe even a pack as well, that's a fair choice. Got a lot of options open. But maybe just how this game is going, they don't really know what to go for next. Ooh. Troops getting low, but they get away. T70 coming in, gets one shot off. Rakitten turns to face, but the damage engine can't really go for the chase down effectively. Walking Stuka up and ready to fire again. Just needs the target, he's got the flare up. He's flaring this area, maybe going to go for the barrage on the repairing unit. But Dr. Elephant aware of that? No, it goes for the centre. But the conscripts dodge out to the side and doesn't end up doing too much damage. Looks like he took down maybe 1 shock trooper with that. Medics yet? No, still no. Oh, okay. Now we've got medics. Dr. Elephant finally. Well, only fortifying this Panzer IV here. Got a huge wall of sandbags. Now I believe I looked up the stats for the what hull down does, and I think it was what, plus 25% range, and like a received damage bonus, maybe something like 20% received damage. Don't think there was a rate of fire bonus. But once again, that Panzer IV command tank looked like it's firing faster than normal when in hull down mode. It's a little bit unusual. Oh, I think I hear a Panther. Yep, command Panther for Ricky. Tier 4 down for Dr. Elephant. Oh, 99% complete. And Project only just starting his tier cup now. Very late to start. Yes, he's aiming for the IS-2. Bombing run in. But pretty good dodge. I reckon we got doubles this. Oh, and that's taking aim at the Panzer IV command tank. Let's see it taking the reduced damage there. Oh, sorry. Takes engine damage now though. He's smoking it. And should be able to get away. Because there's so many sandbags that are going to block the attack ground shots here. He's not leaving hull down mode. For some reason. And he just loses the command tank. I think you can just press a button to exit that, right? Oh boy. Pop smoke. Just setting up. Miss. After going in for a flank on the doubles this here. Panzer Grenadiers jumping out first. Now the Grenadiers. Looks like they're going to be able to maybe get the D crew on this one. But in come the shock troops and they're doing some big damage against the D crew on one Zis. Zis could set up here. Here comes the T-70. Oh boy, this is not going to go well for Omi. Oh, half track down. Might lose some squads on retreat as well. Panzer Grenadiers go down. Looks like he only lost one model to that mine, but the shock troops about to finish him off here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, not the best chase, but he still gets the squad. Walking Stuka coming all the way forwards here. Ooh, good connection. Almost knocks out a conscript. Snare off on T-70. Panther not going to go for the chase down. The far side are fresh. Panzer IV command tank fielded. Some good damage there. Once again, Axis in control of double fuel, but the VPs are stalled at least. Allies around 230 behind. But finally, we've got Tier 4 up for intrprjct. 50 fuel away from the IS-2 still, however. Dr. Elephant, meanwhile, also a large amount of fuel away from his next vehicle. One thing that maybe intrprjct could have done is left his Zis there for Dr. Elephant to come and crew. So that he doesn't have to build Tier 2. Would have been a bit of teamwork. Dr. Elephant also floating a huge amount of manpower at the moment. Looks like they are making use of each other's healing here. Intrprjct coming across. Typically this is not so good with Soviets. It's because they're 6-man squads. There's so many models that require healing. And once your healing's not enough, and Omi not dodging at all there. Pop and smoke, the double Zis. What's he trying to do with this? There's a full command tank getting repaired up here. Made in. Okay, this time he jumps out of hull down mode. T-70 don't go in for the kill. Ooh, but the main gun crits him, he penetrates, that's extremely lucky. And now he's going to go in for the kill. Oh, engine damage in the middle, so can't come to assist. We've got a smoke out. Attack ground there from Dr. Elephant missing. Another miss attack ground. The command tank makes it home. So that might have been a blind. Walking Stuka barrage doesn't connect with anything there. And a huge push from Rickie down the center. It's pretty well defended. This is a lot of conscripts starting to get those 7-man upgrades as well now. Can fight back so much more effectively. And Omi finally spending some of his float, going for a pure pioneer build here. Rickie also floating a lot, but he's getting close to his army limit. By the time he reinforces all these units, he's got a Panzer IV in production. It's just about all he can handle. His army size. And it's not like he can build caches being OKW, so it's just what he's going to have to deal with. Can I, of course, go for some other things? Oh, he's already got them. Repair pioneers on the truck. So go for a battle group in his base rather than having to spend munitions constantly on healing. Bit of an infantry push here. Allies still without any fuel. This has been like close to a quarter of an hour now where they haven't had fuel under their control. And now we've got the Elephant for Omi, so hitting the field at basically the exact same time as the IS-2. It does not bode well for the Allies, but doubles this, pushing through the middle. Mine tank got to be careful here. Pop smoke, trying to get out. These two connecting. Double STG folds. Go and take down one of the Zis here. Elephant going for attack ground through the smoke as well. Walking Stuka in. Oh, bad. Shock troops retreating there. End up signing their death warrant. Retreating into the rockets. Full retreat there from Project. Those two trying to do some damage, trying to stay relevant, but getting tamed by the Elephant in the middle. Oh, and here comes the Panther. Good block by Rickie. T70 in some trouble, but might get away. Panther really wants to get the kill. Misses the killing blow though. T70 gonna get out of there. And Elephant unable to get another shot off on the IS-2. He popped to the coordinated fire on it to amplify the damage. Didn't take any damage after that.
Our heavy machine gun turret is here.
Oof. So, casualties after that. Looks went down, and so did a Zis, but that's still available for regather. And we'll recon flare up, providing some long range sight for the Elephant. Double Zis connecting with the held down tank here. It's gonna smoke. Trying to repair it though. Going for the kill on this Zis over here. Interesting. Attack ground's having trouble connecting through the smoke. Walking Stuka in. Targeting the AT guns, I imagine. This one kind of dodges, but it triggers a mine. Damages the IS-2 engine. Tries to regather the Zis, but the command tank right there. Not going to let it happen. This time, the Zis gets destroyed. Oh, Faust's going to connect here. And that's it. T70 goes down just like that. 100 damage from the Faust, 300 from the Elephant. Oh! Oh my god! Omi not paying attention. There was like 6 squads of pioneers and a command tank. That is insane. Oh my god, one of the biggest IL-2 bombing runs I've ever seen. Any mode. That was nutty. Oh boy, oh, he's stunned the IS-2. Flares are up, providing some sight. IS-2 has to get out of there. One shot from death, but the Elephant's still in held down mode. Oh, but the Ricken got the kill. He's just too slow pulling back the IS-2. It's too slow to react. He kind of pulled it back a little bit, but not quite far enough, and then stopped and then started moving it again after that, but by then it was too late. See the end of a Volkswagen on retreat, no. Oh, Panzer IV runs into a wall of anti-tank over here, almost goes down. And the Allies pushing through the center now, but a fresh command tank going up. Backed up by the command Panther. These squads too low to continue the push. That's MG42. Troops trying to get through the arc of the machine gun fire here. And do so thanks to the smoke. Even though we can't see it, it's there. Machine gun packing up. The machine gun on the Panther actually doing quite a lot of damage here. Troops have to get out. Katyusha now for Dr. Elephant. Oh, Katyusha for intrprjct as well. And targeting this area. Bios better watch out. Yeah, give some sight to the Zis. 2 kills, or 3 kills. He ran back in. 1 salvo too early. Ended up losing a couple of Pioneer models there. Decent amount of variancy as well, did a little bit of damage to the vehicles. Oh, but the Katyusha goes down super long range to the Elephant. It's the benefit of having those flares up in the air. It's a big loss there for intrprjct. We've got incendiary artillery coming in on the center now. Only not respecting it though. If that was a bombing run, he would have lost his tanks. KH-35 coming forwards. Elephant, I don't think has sight thanks to these trees here. KW Blob doesn't really want to retreat through the flames. They're trying to battle it out so they don't die in retreat until those flames wear off. KH-35 taking some damage from the Raketen. But he's maintaining the distance nicely with the S-35, getting some really good damage in here. And the Zis looks like it's going to take down the command tank. No, 1 shot from death. Still ticking. If you can get another hit in, this could be the end of the Su-85. But he backs it away, gets away, close call. I think the Elephant, if it had sight, could have got the kill there. Could popped up a flare or a recon plane maybe, but that's alright. Conscripts coming down the middle here. We'll get his snare onto the command tank. Not onto the Elephant. Cancelled the grenade onto the command tank, but there you go, gets it off, but both of these could go down on retreat now. Close call. Katyusha coming in. Maybe the Katyusha can finish the command tank. Just needs 1 rocket to land. But evades it. Just going for some attack ground action here on the Elephant. Smokes. And what is he doing with this Raketen? Attack grounding. Is this some troll action from the Axis? Looks like Rickie's trolling here. Here comes a Werfer. Takes out that Zis. Both his tanks just about up to full. Mobilizing for some more damage. Carried in by the shock troops, but easily avoided. Elephant staying strong in the middle. What's that Katyusha at? About quarter of its cooldown. So it's ready to fire again though. We'll just have to pull back. Now, double E35 now for Dr. Elephant. Rickie has to be careful with his tanks, especially with the Elephant just largely camped in the middle. Quite easy to avoid that. With the WSU-85s doing some really good damage to the Panther. They're on non-focus fighting mode yet. The kitten is nearby though. Stuka, oh, shock troop goes down on retreat. Kitten connecting with the SU-85s. Allies down to 166 now. Getting low on the victory points. Need to turn this one around. Looks like intrprjct gonna try save for another IS-2. Take a look, see if the Axis have any mines down. Doesn't look like it. That's a bit of a mistake for them. We've got one mine down here. Katyusha into the bread basket. Kill there. There's another kill there. 12 kills now. You have to remember the command tank aura does provide received damage bonus, so these units are taking 10% less damage, I believe it is, so it's quite helpful against rocket artillery. If a rocket gets a direct hit on a full health unit, it won't go down to one rocket. So it can be quite useful staying alive against rocket artillery. Command tank aura. Used to be better though, it used to be 20% or 25%. So I don't think it's particularly good these days, the command tank aura. That's alright for these team game scenarios. Once again, the held down Panzer IV command tank. Just lining up a shot on it though. He's got a command bunker back here as well, so he can reinforce on the front lines. The SU-85's looking to come around this side here. Conscript's going really deep. And he takes down the walking Stuka, but it's only decrewed. Got incendiary artillery coming in here. Once again, Omi not respecting. Could be the IL-2 bombing run. Abandoned on the walking Stuka, but goes down to some small arms. SU-85 is doing some damage from the side and zists through the middle, but looks like one of these SU-85s is going to go down, the highly vetted one. And the Elephant takes care of it. But when command tank goes down, I'm not paying attention there. Doubles this, take care of it. This one coming around from the side. And now the Axis on the back foot a little bit. Look at army sizes. We can see Rickie still with a large army with a lot of float, but other than that, has evened out quite a lot. Sure. Long range barrage, but slightly off to the side, doesn't connect with too much. Molotov in. Should be able to get the wipe here. Oh boy! Depends where for rockets connecting with the trees. So he manages to get 2 kills there. Oh! Doesn't make it around the corner if opportunities go down. Gonna make use of the machine gun on the Panzerwerfer now. Very rare sight. Oh, we got a bombing run coming in where? Oh, on these 2 tanks. Ooh, he took down the Elephant with that. Ouch. And another tank going down to the bombing run for Omi there. That is bad news. And now the Allies are pretty much level pegging in terms of army size. They can turn this one around. Got 2 other victory points under their control. 135 left remaining. Looking for the triple cap. We've got the double Su-85s here to help tame the double Panzer IV Panther combination for Rickie. Out the Elephant, you know, those Su-85s can do a lot more damage. Ooh, T-34 for intrprjct, right as he could have got the IS-2. Maybe a questionable decision. Rickie gonna go for another Panzer IV, so 3 Panzer IVs and a Panther for Rickie. That is a scary amount of armor. But they're up against a decent number of Zists and quite a few conscripts with the anti-tank grenades. Oh, T-34's going in. I think he's going for the rocket artillery, hoping to catch the Werfer over here. Going on a Werfing mission which just revealed itself. Firing a shot, he's got it on prioritized vehicles, hold fire. Looking for the Werfer kill. Werfer smokes. T-34 going for the kill. Try and target. Oh, he gets it off just before going down. So, I mean, that's pretty even trade Werfer for a T-34. I think by smoking with the Werfer, Omi actually made it so that Rickie couldn't easily target the T-34 for a couple shots there, so maybe he ended up killing his Werfer rather than saving it thanks to that smoke. That's hard to tell, based on observer vision. Oh, very rare sight. Armour vehicle detection being used here. I don't think I've cast a game this, or last year, 2019. The whole year that anybody used this ability on. I'm dead serious. Starting the year out right. Okay, here comes Rickie's Armour. Where's it going? It's coming around the side. Where's some mines over here earlier, but not at the moment, it doesn't look like. This is where the double Zists are hanging around. Katyusha barrage. The Pyo's taking a lot of damage. A retreat, loses one of them, gets a couple more models. Rickie's Armour coming forward aggressively, but double Zists are right there. Panther getting low, Panzer Force have to get out, double Su-85 coming across. And Rickie took a lot of damage there on his tanks, didn't get much done in return. And the Allies chopped through a whole gang of Pioneers. Katyusha up to Vet 2 now, 25 kills. And gets the cooldown bonus. And it looks like the Axis are going to go full troll here. Only investing entirely into 222s. I guess the Axis are going to go for some kind of big all-in with their next push once Rickie's tanks are up to full. 222s can do some damage to medium armor if you get onto the rear armor. Otherwise not very good. I have a video on my channel actually like ages ago, back when the 222 just got buffed and was really strong. Just trolling around, there's been like 8 of them at once. In a 3v3 game. Okay, fresh IS-2 for intrprjct. And with no Elephant on the field, should be pretty strong. Still have the Command Panther though. Two 222s. It's got 7 of them. We have a third Su-85 now for Dr. Elephant. It's going to come down to positioning here. The Su-85s get flanked, they're in some big trouble.
Our enemy has only 200 points.
Otherwise, Should be pretty good for the Allies, I would say, in this scenario. Flares up for Rickie. Putting over here. There's this lined up near the center. Tanks are ready. Looks like they're coming out to the left for Rickie. 222's not mobilizing yet. Have any mines over on this side? Doesn't look like it. Armored vehicle detection here though. Might give away this armored push. Might be coming at just the right time to detect where RickieRifle is going. Yeah, here you can see this is what it looks like on the mini-map. Or the tactical map. So he's got the jump. He knows that they're coming forwards here. And that means that the wall of anti-tank is coming across. Getting in a decent position to get some shots in. Here we go. A wave of 222s coming forwards, leading the charge. They're taking a hammering. 3 of them down already, trying to flank around. Tanks going forwards for DrElephant, trying to avoid. And the Su-85s from the center doing so much damage. One Su-85 down, but most of the 222s already dead. And the medium tanks here not looking too good for Rickie. Doubles this, doing some good damage. Su-85 is getting a little bit low. 222 still doing some flanking. IS-2 pulled a little bit too far back. Another Su-85 goes down. So that's going to be 2 more 222s remaining. This is the last Panzer IV. That goes down. The Command Panther's still there, but parked in front of the double Zis, and they're fully vetted as well. Coming around the corner. IS-2 still full health. Going to take engine damage here. Command Panther's going to go down. I think he's going in, maybe hoping to catch the Katyusha. Has that already died? Yeah, it must have died maybe to the 222s. And the Command Panther goes down. And with that now, the Axis have just about nothing. It was a heroic charge. It was a lot of fun, but not a good way to try and win the game, but yeah, it's a game, you're supposed to be having fun, so why not? Let's just speed this up at the moment. What's just going on?
We are down to 75 points.
Building a couple Panzer Grenadiers, no. Tried to branch out to this side to do some capping, but ran into 7-man conscripts behind cover.
Enemy forces are neutralizing a sector.
Points are draining out fast for the Axis. 56 remaining. And that's it. The Axis throwing the towel. Well, it wasn't the highest ranking game, but there were some high action moments. Quite a fun match. Overall, I quite enjoyed that one. GG, you know, it's nice to see some unusual strategies. Got to see armored vehicle detection, maybe winning the game, detecting Rickie's armor movements, allowing the Allies to reposition all their anti-tank to counter it. And that heroic charge at the end ended up failing because of it. Overall, GG. Anyway guys, I'll wrap on that. If you like your game to be cast by me, details in the video description below. Otherwise I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.